Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? Hope you are best in health at home. The Heaven Education Foundation School and College. Video number 3 part B. We will discuss our remaining parts of speech. We will continue from preposition between and among. Where we can use between and we can use among. Between for two, among for more than two. For example, his property is being equally divided between his two sons. Between you and me, I don't like him. Let these mangoes be distributed among the boys of this class. An old feud existed between the two families. The 7 daughters of the king quarreled among themselves. These are the usage of between and among. Now of OFF of denotes that from which, of only denotes that from which anything proceeds, and OFF of means away from. She has disposed of her house. He comes of a good family. Thousands of Indians died of the plague in 1920. Do not talk of the point, beside the point, away from the point. He fell off the horse, away from the horse. He was off duty then. I am sick of the whole business. He was born of humble parents. These are the usages of and of. In, within, before, after. In is used with reference to a limit of time. Within, before the end of, before, within a limit of time. At the end of a period of time. At the end of the period of time. How in is used with reference to a limit of time. Within, before the end of time, and before, within a time limit of time. At the end of a period of time. Okay, he will return in 5 days. At the end of time. He shall have to complete in 5 days within. I cannot finish this within 2 hours. Eid comes after a year. I shall reach the station before the train arrives. For, from, and since. He has been ill for 5 days. The period of time. He has been ill since Monday, point of time. Ill comes, I'll come to you from Friday next indicates. He wept from among till evening, space and time. You will be sorry for your mistakes. He is dependent on his parents for his education. The express train departed at 3 p.m. for Delhi. Beside and besides. I said beside, my friend, by the side of. Besides being fined. He was caned. I paid him nothing besides his wages. These are the uses of these are the usage of, from, and since. Now we will discuss about the conjunction. What is conjunction? The conjunction, or you may say linking word, joining word, joins together words or two sentences or two clauses. We use conjunction. For example, he and I are brother. And is your conjunction. He and I are brothers, but you are our friends. But is your conjunction word. I called his place, but he had gone out. He was bold and daring. 2 and 2 makes 4. These are the examples of conjunction. Now, two principal clauses. How can we use principal clauses? We will use conjunction how? Work hard and make others do the same. For two phrases, you will use we welcome him with loud cheers and waving hands. We welcomed him with loud cheers and waving hands. It is used for between two nouns. Hamid and Saeed are twins. For two pronoun, he beat me and her. For two adjective, she is noble and generous. Among two adverbs, how can we use? He works honestly and diligently. For among two preposition, he works honestly and among two preposition, he sent him to and from the place. Two conjunctions itself, how? I shall help you. I shall help you if and when he deceives you. Okay, classes of conjunctions, how? Coordinate conjunction and subordinate conjunction. These are the classes of conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction or subordinating conjunction. We will discuss first of all coordinating conjunction. What is coordinating conjunction? All these conjunctions which we use, which are used to join independent clauses, of the same order. How? I work hard, but he often likes to play. The sun set and the farmer returned home. And you may give example of run hard, else you will miss the train. Run hard, otherwise you will miss the train. You may say it would be your coordinating conjunction, the use of coordinating conjunction. Coordinating conjunctions are but, and, else, otherwise, yet, still, joined together. These all are the conjunctions which are used to join together independent clauses of the same order. And, but, else, otherwise, yet, still, join. These are the conjunctions. Okay. And examples of these, if you will use but, I worked hard but failed. I worked hard but he often likes to play. The number 2, at the sun set and the farmer returned home. Else, for else, run hard as you will miss the train. For yet, you are using he is honest yet he is not trusted. For still, join together independent clauses of the same order and are therefore called coordinating conjunction. Okay, now sometimes we use coordinating conjunction for pairs. How? For pairs, how? Both Jamil and Bano have passed. He is harmless. You are harmless. He is as well as you is harmless. You as well as he are harmless. Either or neither, nor yet, though yet. Either he or you have stolen my book. Either he has stolen my book or you have. He has not played me. Neither he nor you have played me. False. Neither he nor you have played me. False. Okay, though he is sickly, yet he worked hard. Okay, now we will discuss about the kinds of coordinating conjunction. Kinds of coordinating conjunctions are cumulative. Add one statement to others. How? He as well as you is guilty. This is cumulative. usage. I was both beaten and fined. I was not only beaten but also fined. These are the example of cumulative conjunction. Alternative conjunction. He is neither a rough nor a sage. Either obey or leave the class. You must run, otherwise you will be late. These are the example of alternative. Okay, adversative or opposite you may say, or a contrast. The tortoise was slow but he was sure. She is rich, still she is not contented. Her husband turned against her, nevertheless she preserved. This is the example of adversative. Elative expresses. It expresses inference result. He failed, therefore his father got angry with him. He has apologized, so let us pardon him. Okay, these are the example of elative. It expresses your inference about inference, regarding inference. Now, kinds of adverbial conjunction. Kinds of adverbial conjunction. First of all, time. Will you wait? Time. Will you wait while I get ready? It is long since I met him. The train has started when I reach the station. You may give more example. He started his work as the clock struck 10. This is regarding your, you may say, adverbial conjunction of time. Okay, adverbial conjunction of purpose. How he ran fast lest he should miss the train. He serves me well in order that I may be pleased with him. Rashid works hard so that he may pass. Now you will use adverbial conjunction about regarding cause or reason. I shall obey since you wish it. He was punished because he was guilty. Let's start as he has come. Okay, condition. Condition, how can you meet this? I will help you if you deserve it. I cannot not help you unless you ask for it. Okay, request or consequence. He was so weak that he could scarcely walk. He was so much tired that he could hardly stand. Okay, concession or contrast, you may say. You cannot please me however much you may try. You cannot please me however much you may try. He did not forgive, notwithstanding that I asked his pardon. Extent or manner. He chose the players according as they suited him. As you sow, comma, so shall you reap. This is extent or manner. Comparison. How can you make comparison with the help of adverbial conjunction? Hamid is brave as Sabir. Hamid is as brave as Sabir. This land is as hard as stone. Zahir is more intelligent than Sharif. Now you are going to make comparison. These are the kinds of adverbial conjunction. Now let's start. We will do kinds of sentences. Kinds of sentences. What is sentence? What is sentence? Sentence, a group of words that make complete sense. That make complete sense. Our sentence has two parts, subject and predicate. Subject and predicate. What is subject? Agent of a sentence. What is subject? Agent of a sentence. How subject? You may say in nominative case. Agent of a sentence, you will say. How can we use subject? Aslam buys new shoes. Where is subject? Aslam. The rest of the sentence is called predicate. Object. plus verb. Object plus verb is called predicate. The agent of a sentence is called your sentence. Now these are the topic of a sentence. You have different kinds of a sentence. Kinds of a sentence: simple sentence. Simple sentence makes a simple statement. Simple statement, how? This is also called assertive or affirmative sentences. How? Dogs bark, you are going to declare something. Fish swim, they do not help the poor. These are the simple statement sentences, you may say. Interrogative sentence. What is interrogative sentence? It means these sentences ask questions. What are you doing? Where do you live? Is this your book? Which is your pen? Who is knocking at the door? These are the interrogative sentences. Imperative sentences. Imperative sentences starts from verb, first verb. These sentences express request, order, advice, suggestion, or proposals. Give me your book, please. This is your request. Sit down. This is your order. Do not waste your time. This is your advice. Let's go for a walk. This is your suggestion. Okay, exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences express the feelings of joy, sorrow, or surprise. How? Hurrah, we have won the match. Alas, we have lost the match. What a beautiful flowers. Wonder. What a pleasant idea. What a great idea. You may say you are going to spontaneous response, to express spontaneous response. Optative sentences. Optative sentences, these sentences express wish or prayer. May you live long. Would you that I were rich. You are expressing your wish or prayer. Now we will discuss kinds of sentences. Simple sentence. A simple sentence has one subject and one predicate. Ali goes to school. This is simple sentence. Ali is subject and predicate goes to school. His brother is a brave. His brother is your subject. Is a brave man is your predicate. Sana is sleeping. Sana is your subject and is sleeping is your predicate. Now compound sentences. What are compound sentences? A compound sentences have two or more clauses of equal rank. It means two independent clause. You are using conjunction between two independent clause. These are called compound sentences. Two or more clauses, you may say. A compound sentence has two or more clauses of equal rank. A clause is the part of the sentence having subject and predicate. Independent clause. A clause which can exist in isolation. Fish swim, but birds fly. Fish swim, this is independent clause, and birds fly, this is also independent clause. But you are using but for conjunction, as a conjunction, so independent clause. Both are independent clause. Both clauses are independent because both can exist in isolation. Fish swim, birds fly. Yes, independent clauses in compound clause are also called coordinate clause. Okay, complex sentence. What is complex sentence? A sentence which have one main clause and one or more independent clause. One main clause and one or more dependent clause. How? They rested when the evening came. They rested, your main clause. When the evening came, after conjunction you are using dependent clause. These are called your subordinate clause or complex sentence as well. Okay, this is the topic. One parts of speech is left. Interjection. What is an interjection? What is an interjection? An interjection is a word to express. An interjection is a word to express certain feelings or joy, sorrow or astonishment. Bravo, hurrah, aha, ooh, ah. Ouch. You have all passed, said the principal. Bravo, said the principal. You have all passed. Alas, I am late. Oh, what a lovely sight. Bravo, bravo, the king cried out. These are the examples of interjection, and this is the last topic of parts of speech we have done. Now, one thing is remaining, article. What is the use of article? We will discuss in our video number 4.